Justyna, welcome back to Southwest College. And you left us a year ago.
Yeah.
Could you just tell us a little bit about what course you studied with us?
So at Southwest College, I studied the Level 3 National Diploma in Children's Care Learning and Development.
Okay. And that was a 2-year course?
Yes, started in 2016 and I finished in 2018, just last summer.
Okay, and just tell me, what were some of the topics you learnt about while you were studying towards that?
Yeah, so we done topics about play, and there was literacy and maths and psychology as well, and then the general learning and development of children as well. Okay. And then you had your personal development units.
Okay. And you left school, decided to come to us. What was some of the reasons for you choosing to come to us?
Well, originally when I was doing my GCSEs, I thought I would go on to do my A-levels because that's usually what you're told is the best option.
Okay.
But then when I left GCSEs, I only got 7 of them, and one critical one that was missing was my maths.
Okay.
So I was told that the ones that I wanted to do, I couldn't because of the lack of maths. Okay. And I was at the open days for the Southwest College throughout the year to just see what it's like, and I did put my name down for childcare. Mm-hmm. And it really just, once I got my results, I realised that maybe TAC Southwest is the better way to go for me, just something different rather than having to sit at school and do the A-levels. So
okay, so that's interesting. So was my BTEC course the easy route, do you think?
No.
Okay.
No, okay. I wouldn't say it was the easy route, but it was the better route for me.
Right, very good.
It's definitely not easy.
So you didn't have your maths? Was
no.
That, where's that left you now? Have you still not got your maths? Or?
No, I got it when I was doing my BTEC. I got it alongside of it as well. I also got ICT through Southwest.
Good. So your timetable was pretty full.
Yes.
And a few other additionality courses as well, I presume. So I presume you did your first aid?
I did my first aid, and I have an autism awareness course, as well as now I have dyslexia awareness and Level 3 safeguarding I'm now finishing.
Fantastic. So a lot of additional courses alongside that. Can you just tell me, so people thinking of doing early years maybe next year about coming to us, would you advise them to choose us, or what would you?
I would say to come in, find out about the course and what's on it, speak to the tutors. They're always lovely to persuade you a little. And even if you're just a wee bit interested, just stick your name down, because you never know what your results can come out to be as. Southwest is pretty good, as you need a certain amount of GCSEs, but if you don't get your maths or English, they will let you come into the course and just do it alongside your course, so you're never stuck for options. So
did you find the college different to school? What was college life like for you coming here?
It was a lot more, I wouldn't say easier, but easier as in coming from school, because in school it's very controlled, and you can't do this and you can't do that. And obviously when you're in a classroom there's certain rules as well, but you don't feel so controlled by everyone. You do generally feel like you can come and openly talk to your tutors if there's something wrong or if there's something happening. You don't be sitting afraid to go to speak.
I'm glad to hear it. And I suppose that's something we really try and establish within our classroom, is we're a team, we're a little community.
That's it.
And there is a lot of other things that go on alongside it. You've got your cup sitting here.
Yeah.
Why did I award you that cup? Why did you get that?
Well, I've done a lot for the 2 years I was at Southwest. So along with my BTEC, I also do volunteering for the Polish community. So for 2 years in January, I done some fundraising with our class. So it was coming around and doing a little fundraising, and then just helping my students and tutors and just being there for everyone when they needed me.
It was brilliant. You've actually brought a memory back to me. Me and my own children came to visit you in the Polish
You did, yeah.
school. And that was a fantastic day out there. You ran that on a Saturday, and we came out to see you. And it was a great thing for my own CPD to come out, and the children loved it.
So now we're actually even bigger. Our Saturday school currently holds 60.
It's fantastic.
And it's our maximum because we have more children wanting to come in, but we've just currently no room for them, so we're looking to expand and be able to open up more, because it's just everyone wants to come and learn a little bit.
That's brilliant. So it's actually, you know, it's coming to the end of term again. You know, It's been a year since you left us. This time last year, what were your plans when you left college? You tell me, what were your plans?
To work in Tesco.
They were. And there was nothing wrong with that at all?
No.
But
it just wasn't probably the right route for me.
No. And what was I asking you? What was I yapping about the time? What was I asking you to do at that point?
Apply to uni.
But Faye doesn't
or
know anything.
Even level 5, or to do something a bit more.
To move on in your education. Okay. And you didn't apply?
No.
So tell me what happened next.
So I left Southwest College with my level 3, and I completed it with 3 distinctions. And I went on holidays. And it's just I was sitting on holidays, I realised that I actually do want to go to uni, and it was stupid for me not to apply. I could have at least applied and see where it would have got me if I got in or not, instead of thinking, you know, maybe I'll not get in, maybe I'll not apply. So then I decided to apply for clearing. So clearing works that way that you have to wait till the A-level results come out, and then you have to ring up the universities that you're interested in and find out what opened up for clearing, because not everything opens up. There's subjects that will never open up for clearing, and then just hope that your qualifications and all the rest of it will put you through the crowd and you'll get in.
And I actually remember that, because then I went on holiday.
Yeah.
And we had a manic push to try and get your UCAS references and applications in, which I said you was going to happen, but I'm not going to say I told you so. I'm not going to say that. Tell me now then, what have you been studying for the last year?
So for the last year I've been studying law at Queen's University in Belfast.
And you're enjoying it?
I love it.
That's fantastic.
It's something different, but it's definitely something that I like. And it's nice because law is not subject specific, but so is a lot of subjects in university. There aren't, so you're able to get in with anything that you do as long as you've got a good CV, and it won't just be for your course or your A-levels. You always have to have that bit more, because universities want you to stand out of the crowd. They don't want someone that just on their A-levels or just on their BTEC and didn't do anything else. They do like to look for someone that has a bit extra, volunteering, or just even helping out teachers or tutors or their classmates, something that stands out.
And did we help you with that, do you think?
Definitely, yeah. Yeah. Because I had a bit, for my 2 years, I had a bit sometimes of a difficult time. My first year I was being under a medical investigation, and in my second year one of my friends passed away. But it was definite that you were able to come and speak to your tutors and explain what's going on, and these all really motivated me, because otherwise I don't think I could have done it. There was times, you know, if you know you're being, you know, investigated for something, or if someone, you know, close to you passed away, then you do just want to give up, but your tutors don't let you, even if it's, you know, getting a bit of an extension to complete your work or something to do. They just really push you to keep going, and not even at a small level. They push you to go for the top ones.
They do, and you know, there's a few hugs, there's a few tears.
Yeah, definitely.
There's some gurning from me, some happiness from me. But I honestly, I couldn't be more proud of all of you, you know, and to hear these sort of stories for you coming back to us a year later and saying, look, Faye, this is what I achieved, and it motivates me in my job, and I thank you all for that, for popping your head round the door, for telling me these good stories, for, you know, sometimes the stories aren't always great, you know, you've had little blips and you'll come in to look for us for advice again at the next ones, and all of those stories are fine, you know, that community continues, and it's about committing to that lifelong learning experience.
Sometimes it's not easy, because when you change from, even Southwest is quite good because it is a more open sort of structure, like a university, not like a school, so it is a bit nicer that you have that step to university instead of going straight from school, where I think it could possibly even be lost. But it's just, everyone was so caring and all, and still are, so you can come in if you have trouble and just pop your head in and just come speak to someone, or
anytime. The door
it's
is
lovely, because
open.
it motivates you, you know, to keep going, because you know you do have someone who, you know, been through the experiences, and you can just come in and have a chat.
Well, yeah, and as I say, honestly, anytime any of you guys want to pop in, the door is always open from all of the team. And, you know, we want you to come back. You know, you're at a point now where you're focusing in on law and all of that legislation and all of that knowledge that you're gaining. I expect you to come and teach some of my classes in the future, okay? Because I have to teach all that, and I need to, you know, it's fantastic when my past students can bring some of that knowledge back in for the next next cohort going through. So, you know,
it's lovely because you can do anything really with it, or any even degree. You know, I originally was thought of going into teaching, and I still do. I always wanted to be a teacher, but even with law, you know, you can be a teacher, or you could do part-time law, part-time teaching, you know, whatever you want. And most of university degrees are like that. You can do anything you want in them. And university is so much different in a way, but it's so much the same, because when I was at South West College, I was a class rep, and I carried that on, and I'm doing that now at university as well.
I'm glad to hear it.
But that would be a course rep, so it's a rep for the whole course, which is a bit bigger, because it's just about 300 odd students you have to take care of. But there's a few more of us to do it. And I would be a course ambassador as well, so that means that students that are coming in from South West College or from their A-levels and all, just wanting to look around or get a bit of guidance, I would be the one they would have to turn to.
That's fantastic. And it's not like us to be, you know, to have a bit of a louder voice than the others. Sure, we've taught you well. Look, thank you so much, and I think it'll be really inspiring for our students coming through, and for new students coming in to hear your story, because, you know, I'm tired this time of year. The students are tired this time of year. I can
imagine they are. I remember I was as well. You wanted to just get it finished and get it over and done with and get your certificate and go on. But it's not because you didn't enjoy it. It's just because that's that time of the year. You just want to be finished. But I would just say to the students, just keep going and don't give up that last you know, few months, because it is really worth it. In the end, when I got my wee certificate and I got 3 distinctions, it was just over the moon, because I know I worked hard and I was able to get there.
You did, and yeah, I'm just smiling. I'm happy today. You've made my day today, and it is, you know, it is achievable, and it isn't easy. There's a lot of ups and downs along the way.
Yes, definitely. You never know what's going to happen to you when you're studying, but it is nice to know that whatever does, your tutors are there to help you back up. It's like a wee family. And the rest of the class as well. Even if, you know, you don't necessarily hang out with someone, if you're in a bad mood or if something's happening, everyone would always notice and ask and, you know, try and cheer you up, and it was lovely. It was just really, really nice to have a wee family.
And I love that, because you know full well that that's what we try and create in that classroom. And families do fall out, they do get annoyed with each other, they do get stressed with each other, but at the end of it they always stick together.
That's it.
And you keep popping your head in the door, and you keep coming back to see us. Alright, thank you so much for your time, Justyna.
Thank you.